another unboxing I'm doing. I will be doing a test video on this, but I've already tested a gas powered auger working on my fence. So
you can see the gas powered auger, it's loud, it's kind of heavy. So I'm placing it on these holes and I'm using my thigh to brace it. The fumes are really bad. And as you can see, you have to really be careful not to, break a bone, sprain your wrist. And then you can't just turn it on and off all the time. So you have to hold on to it. I'm measuring my hole to make sure it's the right length. And then I'm carrying it. It's not too heavy, maybe 35 pounds, but it's awkward. So you carry it to the next hole. Probably need to have ear protection. It has great power, but it's just awkward.
we'll open this one up and see how it looks. This will be something that will be for sale on FEM Built website if it works out well. If it's not a good product, we're not gonna put it on there and endorse it. So, but first, this is the thing with the gas-powered auger. One of the problems I had with it was that it was hard to start. It's one of those handles that you have to yank it real hard, and plus it was super loud, and the exhaust from it was just choking. It was awful. So when I saw that there was an electric auger, the ease, I was hoping you don't have to deal with refilling the gasoline. You don't have to deal with the smell, the exhaust, everything. So I wanted to see, is it lighter? Is it easier to use? And mainly, is it powerful? Because where I live, there are tons of roots that you run into. There's clay soil that's really hard and impacted. And so you have to have power to dig your post holes. Now, I'll say right now, this is heavy, which you kind of need weight. You need weight for it to push down into the soil, but to carry it over to the place where you need it, it can be heavy. So one thing I do have that I recommend you guys get, and I will be selling this on the FEM Built store, is a little wired wagon. There'll be a video on me testing that product, putting it together. You can see that it is easy to put together. Probably take you 10 minutes. It is so great, like just something you need as a staple in your tools. A little wagon, especially if you don't have a lot of strength and you need to carry bulky items, or if you just want to put, like if you're working in your garden, you're planting stuff, and you want to put a lot of different items, your spade, all your tools that you need for gardening. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I love mine. So look for that video, and if you don't have one, look for a link, and there'll be a link on how you can get yours. Okay, so this looks easy. It has a button here to press, and then you press that button and pull the trigger to operate it, which is very easy. Okay, 110 volts. And it looks like, trying to figure out, okay, here it is. There's your plug. So it's not a grounded plug, but you could tie it onto your extension cord, wrap it with your extension cord so that it doesn't easily come apart when you're using it. So just know this is heavy. I'm going to see exactly how much does it weigh. I can pick it up, I can carry it, so it's not not doable. You know, it's doable, but still, when things are easy to carry, that's a big thing for people to use, especially if you're not really strong. You don't work with a lot of heavy stuff. You don't want to get, or you've been injured before, like you don't have the best shoulders or whatever. Okay, there's some kind of grounding something there in the package. See those wires, like bonding wires. This is the instructions. Comes with a Allen wrench. So maybe that's something you need to tighten parts together. This one's made by Extreme Power is the brand. And this is one thing I do want to emphasize is safety with these, because they do torque and it can pull your shoulders. It can pull, you know, the thing can spin around and hit you in the legs, your stomach. This says that the rotating blade presents a cutting hazard. The vibration is something that can injure your hands. Foreign material can be flung by the thing. So you want to always wear a good set of safety glasses, maybe some gloves, you know, all your what we call PPE. You want to wear that, okay? Definitely don't have your kids playing with this. It's not a toy. And watch out for any kind of electrical hazard with this. So before you use one of these augers, you're going to want to call something. Here it's called Okie Dig or 411 Dig. And what they do is they come out to your property and they will mark where any of your underground lines are. You have electric or cable or gas lines. You don't want to hit them with this tool. It's that's an electrical hazard for you, but then also a pain for your house if you lose power. So this is what the digging portion looks like. This is a good size diameter for post holes for digging for a fence. Also, you know, any type of stuff you're doing for your garden, this is nice to be able to dig holes and then put your plants or trees in. This tool is very handy around your home. But as you can see, there's sharp edges and things that as you're using this, you want to be real careful. Here at the top, you've got your cotter pin, your other pin, and that's how you connect this to the machine portion of it. The motor goes underneath it. There's holes that you line up, and you put your pin through and lock it down so that pin doesn't come out. Okay. So far it looks good. I will test it out and I'll do a video of that and let you see the operation on it. And if it's good, I will put a link and you'll be able to purchase this.
In this clip, you can see the little wagon I was talking about that I love so much. And you can see I'm struggling a little bit with that extension cord. All in all, I'll have to say that it's better than the gas fumes and the constant noise. With this, you only have the noise when you're operating it, but it's very powerful. You'll see it I'll hit a root at one point in this clip, and it really starts to spin. It didn't hurt me, but you can see how easily someone can get hurt using this. But this is very powerful. Even with this, you may want to wear ear protection and some hearing protection, maybe some gloves. But yeah, it's really strong. It works great. I love it. And I'm willing to work with an extension cord to not have to deal with the fumes and the difficult starting and everything with the gas powered mower. But yeah, this one works great. I love it. It will be there will be a link for it in this description of this video. and also for that little wired wagon, because it is so helpful. You see, I can just lean it against it. I put it in there to wheel it back and forth from my garage. It's great. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.